Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, so we're going to do something a little different tonight. We're going to do the Karmic versus Divine Feminine. Okay, so I'm going to use one deck for Divine Feminine and one deck for the Karmic situation. And I'm just going to get some cards to come out for each one first before I even really dive into it. And just see what's going on between the two. And if you guys like this, let me know. And I can do it again. Like maybe even break it into different piles. You know what I mean? Do a pick a pile with it. But for now, I just want to see how the differences between Divine Feminine and the Karmic, and how the masculine is viewing the two of them. And if there's anything else you would like to see, let me know. I should have probably counted how many I was getting. I think this one needs a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8, 8, perfect numbers for the twin flames. All right, so we're gonna start with the Karmic. What's going on with this Karmic person? So this Karmic shows up as the King of Pentacles right off the bat. So I'm feeling like this person that you're most likely, or either, I guess we could do it either way. So either your Divine Masculine or your Divine Feminine is dealing with may have money, okay? And I feel like this is all material stuff, okay? Like this is, and this may even be how the Karmic is viewing your person. They may be looking at your person as the King of Pentacles, as a place where they can receive the benefits of finance. It feels like there's just, like, the King of Pentacles, like if it was in reverse, which I feel like it should be, with these other energies too, is like being so focused on the material world, being so focused on money, being money driven, being like a gold digger type of energy, basically, where it's like you're just making your decisions based out of what looks right on paper, you know, like, oh well, I don't really like this person, but I like what they have, basically. So I feel like that is definitely one of the energies that's coming through with this person right off the bat, is that they're about money. They may not necessarily be trying to get your person's money, but I feel like it may play a factor into why they're around, or why your person may be around them. Your person may be using them for their money. Okay, so be mindful that this is general, and these can always be vice versa, and that it doesn't matter what the sex of the card is, it's just the energy of the card. And because it's coming through with the devil, I'm feeling like it's the toxic parts of the King of Pentacle energy, where it's like you've gone beyond your value and your worth. You've gone beyond, having a good foundation, and you've now gone into this place of looking at everything through ego. So either your person's there with them for money, or this person likes the potential that they can have with your person. And some of them may just be together for money purposes. Maybe they've gotten themselves stuck into a situation where, they're codependent with each other through finances. And with the Three of Wands, I feel like your person is your person's Karmic is waiting for something better, okay? They're like the type of person that's always looking for the next best thing. They're not obviously they're not waiting on them because they're with them, right? So they're waiting for their next opportunity, the next best place that they can find more money, more value, more worth. And they're not finding value and worth within themselves. They're finding it externally through their ego. So they're going to look for somebody that can make them feel better about themselves, make them feel sexier, wants to spoil them, give them gifts, can, afford luxurious things, and that's basically all they're looking for. And they may be just kind of using your person at this time for that, but they're looking out for like the next best mark. And they are coming through with the Queen of Cups energy, but again, with the toxic energies, Queen of Cups is unstable. When they're in the like ego aspects, they're unstable. Their emotions are up and down. It's like 1 minute they're all about the person that they're with, and then the next minute they're just like angry at them, and they're throwing things at them, and they're like screaming at them, and then they fight with them. And so they have like a bipolar energy where it's like there's no like steady energy with them. It's either all or nothing, and they're very demanding, about attention. And if they don't get attention, they act up and do things intentionally to hurt others. I don't think it's just that they try to hurt the person that they're in the relationship with. I think they try to hurt other people around them because, again, they're not feeling good inside of themselves. So they need attention from outside. So I'm actually picking up that this person could even be cheating already. They've already been looking for the next best thing. They're already giving their love to other places because they just need that much fuel to their ego. They need to have, and if it's not even that they're not like sleeping with other people, but they're talking to other people, they're flirting with other people. They've got tons of people in their inbox, like getting direct messages, and it's like a lot of women get them, but this one interacts with them. This one talks to them. This one would even go as far as like sending them pictures and stuff because she just wants to be like validated, and so she's not being, like I said, she's looking for the next best thing. So she's feeling out all these other offers. She's feeling out all these other people. She's engaging with all these other people because I feel like when she gets them, she's going to cut out the person she's with, which is your person. She's going to, look at that. She's going to Queen of Swords and walk away because she's going to get her fulfillment somewhere else. She's always looking, and she won't get her fulfillment anywhere else. She's just going to do the same thing there. Always looking for the next best thing. This is somebody that just marries for money, somebody that has like an older person in their life because they just want that recognition. They want to have fancy stuff. They want to have the fancy car. You know what I mean? It's all about ego. And so I feel like the person, like your person that's in this relationship, kind of picks up on this and probably does the same thing back to them because it's a karmic contract. So they're both doing the same thing to each other. They're both giving each other the same crap. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of burdens, a lot of energetic burdens that they're not even like probably consciously aware of, but that's where like all this other stuff stems from. It's because there's stuff inside of them that hasn't been healed. There's stuff that little girl or that little boy was told as a child that they've grown up to believe and are just like all about, where can I get my next recognition? Where can I get my next ego boost? Where can I get my next, wish fulfilled? Where can I get somebody that's going to do this or do that? And so they're always at a fork road because they're never satisfied. And as soon as they find the next best thing, they cut out what they're with and move right on. So they're playing each other, basically. And then the death card here, I do feel like there's been some sort of death within the connection between the two of them, some sort of transformation. And it could have been that in the beginning things were good, things were great. But then over time they got bored with each other, or at least she's bored with him, or vice versa. But somebody's bored. And so now they're off doing things, but the person that's with the person that's off kind of doing this shit feels stuck there. Feels like they can't break out of it. Feels like they don't deserve better. Feels like they're, again, at this crossroads, but they don't know what to do because they're just stuck there. They don't have the value or the worth to break out of it. But I do think Spirit, is coming in at some point to blow the horn here and to break out of this energy, to bring a full transformation around where when that happens, when that horn blows, that's when this person's going to find their next mark and go. But I don't think the person that is with them, like the divine masculine or the divine feminine, isn't going to break out of it on their own. Spirit's, going to bring in another person that the person they're with is going to find much more attractive, much more capable of providing them the things that they want, the time, the energy, the money, the attention. And as soon as that comes, this person's going to be gone. So, yeah, that's their karmic person in a nutshell. And it's like I can see like the Instagram, you know how like you get, I don't even check my Instagram messages, so if any of you have ever Instagrammed me, you probably know that, but I never check them because they're always just people or dudes like trying to talk to you, or like trying to get you to go like their page. You go like their page and then they unfollow you, so it's like, okay. And the same thing, like I opened up my other box today on Facebook and there was like so many messages. And it's, I don't even open, I don't read them. I don't read the ones, I got emails from guys too this week. Because of the sex readings I do, it attracts some weirdos. But this person is like engaging in all of those. They're not, like, they're not even worth engaging in. There's nothing of depth there. But this person is looking for, she's not looking for depth. He's not looking for depth. They're just looking for the next mark. They're looking for the next best thing. And they're just like kind of putting their feelers out there to see if they can find it. So, not good. So the Divine Feminine is very intuitive. She likely has, this is the High Priestess, so she likely picks up on this stuff. It's likely that you already know this about the karmic situation. You probably have already had these feelings about either the feminine or the masculine that your divine person's with. And I feel like you've just intuitively disconnected from this, and you don't engage in any of it because of how toxic it is, and you're just working on yourself. You're going within, you're doing your own like work to heal, and you're making decisions for like self-improvement rather than, you know, ego improvement. And we do have the Six of Cups coming through, so I feel like you have thought about reconciling, but I feel like this is here because like the way that, all right, so say this is the divine masculine's karmic. The way he's looking at this situation is the exact same way that this feminine or masculine is looking at him. Whoever the karmic is, the way that they are treating them, they're treating each other this way. And your person has probably tried to cheat on this person with you. So they think of reconciling with you as well, okay? So I feel like this is what it's saying, is that intuitively you know your person wants to reconcile with you, but you also know that they're stuck there until the final horn's blown, until this person leaves, that they're stuck in that. And so it's like, you're just going to sit here and read your book while he goes off and parties. Look at this. He's off partying. He's got all these ladies and stuff, but this is the Six of Cups. It's like, while he's doing all this, he's like looking into his cup, thinking about the past. He's thinking about his High Priestess, knowing he's going home with whatever the hell that is. And so I feel like the reason why you've thought about it is because you feel him thinking about it. You feel him trying to make those decisions. And you've got the Two of Swords. So I feel like what this is saying is that it's been very hard for you to make decisions in regards to this. You know, the divine counterpart has tried so hard to not engage in the things that she knows is toxic, and she's tried so hard to not do anything that is going to destroy the reconciling, but sometimes she's put the blindfold on when he's come to her and ignored either the fact that there was a karmic situation, or she didn't know that was a karmic situation. She intuitively felt it, but she kept herself blind to it because she didn't want to feel the pain of that. She didn't want to like acknowledge that. So I feel like this divine feminine, the mistakes she's made in regards to this is just trying to, it's like love is blind, basically. She's ignored her intuition so that she could have those times of reconciling, even though she, like, you know, while she's with the person, she can feel the energy of the other person. She can see the items that belong to the other person. She knows what isn't supposed to be there and what is supposed to be there if this person wasn't with this person. You know what I mean? Whether it's energetically or physically, or even just not even, you may not even ever have been there, but you can just tell, you know, you can just tell. And so, you're definitely intuitive, but in the past you've turned it off. And I think what's happened now is that you've turned it fully on, and you're no longer making decisions with the blindfold. Because you also have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords and Eight of Cups, but yours is so different from hers, which this is so funny. Because they've got so many, like they got the Death, they got the Queen of Swords, they got the Eight of Cups, same as over here. And over here we have the Knight of Pentacles instead of the King of Pentacles, and then the Two of Cups. But basically what I feel like this is that You have been waiting for your Knight of Pentacles. You didn't care. You're not looking like you would love to have the King of Pentacles because the King of Pentacles has value and integrity. You don't want the toxic karmic one. But you've been waiting. Like you've loved this person before they had anything. You don't care that they're not the King of Pentacles. You just want them to get the value and worth within them to become the King of Pentacles. But you've been here through this entire journey. You've been here since they were the page. You've been there through the Knight. You've been there through the backs and the forths between them being a knight of this, a knight of that, a page of this, a page of that. You've never gotten the King of Pentacles. Because you don't see the King of Pentacles in them, because the only real like King of Pentacles that shows up with them is ego-y. They may have money or they may have nice things, but they don't have any value or worth. So the way that you look at them is like this slow ass moving motherfucker who needs to get a little bit of value, a little bit of worth before they can actually reconcile appropriately. And that's what you've taken your blindfold off too, because in the past when they've come back around to reconcile with you, you were like, I'm just going to ignore the fact that they're still toxic or that they're still karmic in nature, or that they're still ego fueled. And so you just kind of didn't pay attention. But that death that you've gone through, the transformation that you've gone through, is that you're not doing that anymore. You don't want the knight or the king until he's got the value and the worth. You don't want the ego one. You could care less what he has in the material world, because you have everything you need in the material world. You have everything you need inside of you. You don't need somebody else to bring you anything, because you've already manifested it for yourself. And in doing that, it's helped you to also empower and give yourself the confidence and the value and the worth to say, okay, you know what? You may be my Two of Cups, you may be my soulmate, you may be the person I'm meant to be with, but I'm meant to be better. I'm meant to have better than this, like for my value, for my worth. Don't care what you have to give me physically. I don't care what you have to give me sexually. I want you to give me something of value. I want your time and your attention, your integrity and your truth. And so you decided to be the Queen of Swords and cut out this dude until they're ready to embody that. And you've walked away. You went into the Eight of Cups and you said, okay, I'm walking away. So very similar cards, but two very different energies. Anything else for the divine feminine or divine masculine? Justice. So basically you're manifesting your justice. You do have a lot of passion for this person, but you know how to control this. You have healthy passion. You have healthy sexual energy. Like you're not going to engage every person in your inbox. You're not going to sleep with every person that wants to sleep with you. You're not always looking for the next best thing. You're looking for your Ten of Cups. You're looking for justice. Justice can be contracts. Justice can be a divorce. You can be waiting for this divorce, or you can be waiting for this karmic contract to end. But you're not engaging in that. You've walked away from that until that karmic contract is end, until they've filed for divorce, until you know for sure that he's out of his, or she's out of his ego and out of this toxic devil energy, and you're just going to manifest your Ten of Cups with justice. You want the authentic stuff in your life. You don't want the toxic stuff in your life. You don't want the karmic stuff in your life. You don't want the energetic burdens that come along with that. You may have had them up on a pedestal in the past because you cared and loved it for them, but like I said, love is blind. You don't care about what they look like. You don't care about what they have. You cared about what was inside of them, and you cared about having a valuable new beginning with this person. And they kept missing it. You kept missing it because they kept not giving it. You know what I mean? The Four of Cups. It's like Spirit was giving you love and direction, but you were still being a part of the Three of Cups at points. And now you know that until this person has their integrity and they're ready to be like a powerful emperor and get out of that energy of the ego and bring around the new phase, you're just going to stay in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you know your value and your worth, and you're headed well on your way to your Ten of Pentacles, likely with a King of Pentacles that has value and worth. It's not about the material world, and that's who you're going to marry. That's who you're going to spend your life with. So if this person, the person that you're on the journey with, can make the decision at the crossroads to go within and reflect and to heal and to balance out the stuff that they're doing externally and focus internally. Because when you're healthier inside, you have confidence inside, like you don't do all that stuff, abundance becomes a lot easier. And that's when they can have a true partnership that leads to the Ten of Cups, to the happy ending, to the Four of Wands, to the union. So there you have it. I hope that this assists you. I thought it would just be a cool thing. I've had so many people ask me to do karmic readings or karmic pick-up piles. So just let me know in the comments what kind of questions you'd like to have answered. And let me know if you like the karmic versus the divine, because I can do more of these. And we can always check in at different points and see like what's going on with them and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, you can dislike it. Either way, it helps me out. If you would like to donate, there is a link down below. If you'd like to send a deck, the Amazon wishlist is down below. If you'd like to subscribe, there's a button there. Hit the bell so you get notification of all my readings. I do have another channel called Divine Essentials that you can go subscribe to, where I just do other types of readings for starseeds, light workers, empaths. It's support for people on the spiritual journey. I'm going to be doing a series on crystals and how to use them and how to work with them and what they do. And then also doing some stuff with cord cutting, attachments, entities. I'll be getting another one of those up soon. I did the cord cutting video the other day, and I just do like, pick-up piles and energy updates for different things as they come up. I'm probably going to do elemental readings, so like the signs for April like I did for March, but it will just be like, all the fire signs together. But those ones seemed to go well last month, so I'm going to do it again on the Divine Essentials channel. Alrighty, and if you'd like a private reading, I am on a 2-week wait, but all that information is down below as well. So thank you so much for your love and your support, and I hope you have a beautiful day in Renee. Namaste.